The competition is too high. I can't take it anymore. I'm sick and tired of going to Savers. I'm sick and tired of going to Goodwill. I'm sick and tired of going to all the thrift stores, and there's so much competition. I quit. This is something that a lot of people deal with, and this is something that I struggled with for years, literally. You know, I kept thinking to myself, you know, things are going well with my eBay business. Things are going well with my Amazon business. But you want to know what? I'm seeing more and more people at the thrift stores, more and more. And guess what? I'm actually in front of Goodwill right now over here in Connecticut. And I just found some pretty awesome scores. I found some amazing scores over here. But guess what? Whew, there was competition everywhere. I would look to the right. I would look to the left. I would look under the table. I would look above the table. Guess what I saw? Another reseller. They were just there. They were hanging out. They were looking for deals. A lot of people feel like quitting, maybe walk into a thrift store, see people scanning books, see people looking at the clothing, see people looking at whatever, and they're like, you know what? I can't take it anymore. There's too much competitors. And today I want to talk about the mindset behind that. And also, I want to share some really sweet items today that I found when there were tons of resellers lurking in this thrift store. We are live right now. We are in Connecticut. We're inside my Toyota Tacoma. You know, I'm caffeinated. I'm drinking a lot of coffee. You know, I got lemon water. I'm alkalizing it. I'm feeling good. And I just have a really awesome score. Now, this isn't something that's going to pay my mortgage or anything, right? But found some great scores with tons of competition. This video is going to add a lot of value to people who are just worried, concerned, and I think a lot of people are losing money because of this. Now, I want to give a big shout out to Mary. If you are watching live, let me know. I just saw Mary drop a comment below. If you are watching live right now, show some love, smash that like button, and leave a comment and let me know where you are from, and let me know what's your favorite thrift store. We got the hillbilly hipster saying, you got to speak up. I can't hear you. Can you guys hear me okay? Because I am literally yelling in my vehicle right now, going wild. There's probably resellers, you know, looking at me right now. So if you could hear me okay, let me know. We got Shazan Hana in the house. Amanda saying what's up. We got Jose. So just let me know that the audio is okay. Okay, Jose saying I can hear you because I'm yelling right now. I'm probably screaming in your guys' ear. I'm trying not to. What's up, Josh? What's up, Christina? Good to see you, AJ. We got Los Videos. So I want you guys to drop a 1 in the comments right now. If I should just cut to the chase and show you a really awesome score that I found, it's probably going to sell for, I'm thinking maybe $100 plus. I paid $25, so it's not anything crazy, but I stopped at the thrift store for 10 minutes. And there were tons of resellers over here, probably like 6 of them. So not a ton, but it's a small Goodwill, right? The average person would be like, I'm walking out. If you want me to cut to the chase and share the items I found first, before I get into some mindset tricks and some psychology that you want to keep in mind when you see competitors, let me know. I see a bunch of 1s coming in. We got Joseph. We got Michigan in the house. Awesome, awesome. Bunch of people watching live. If you haven't already, smash that like button. So I'll share with you the items that I found. I only found 3 items. I didn't have a lot of time. I actually got to get rolling pretty shortly. So I just want to shoot this video really quick. So I found 3 items. I probably could have found like 10 if I stayed in there longer, but I was short on time. We got Sharif in the house from France. Smash that like button, Mary. Thank you so much. So this is the item that was the least profitable. It was a book. I paid $3 for it. This is going for, I think, $18 or $20. It depends how I want to price it. This book's literally, I mean, in like new condition. It had about a 373,000 rank. If I go second, third, or maybe fourth in line and wait, I might be able to get more than 20, 25. So I'll probably make like $5 to $10 profit on this, if that, but at least $5. There were actually 2 scanners already scanning. And one thing to keep in mind when you see people scanning, usually there's only 1 there or none, but I saw 2, and 1 was on all the way on the right side, 1 was all the way on the left, and they were coming in, right? They had the powers coming in. So I went right in the middle. I said, bada bing, bada boom. Profits coming soon, and just popped on this. Nothing big. Actually, sometimes I don't want to disrespect resellers. If they're there first, I know this is kind of crazy. Sometimes I'll just go focus on something else because the opportunity cost. They're already there. They might have picked through them already. So what I'll do is I'll look for the newest color and I'll scan the ends of the bookshelves for yellows, because yellow is the newest color today. And I'll just kind of snipe like a snipe the yellows off the end caps, because that's where the new books go. Found one, nothing special, but with 2 resellers there, I was like, keep on picking and making that money as I walked away. The second item I found, now this is a pretty cool little item right here. So this is a, Guess Who game right here. And with board games, especially with like Guess Who games, which are somewhat mass produced, you want to find the ones that are older, because the ones that are like, this year or last year, they're selling them at Target and Walmart. A lot of times Amazon's on the listing. You want to find the older ones where Amazon's not on the listing. How do you know how old it is? Just flip it around and take a look at the date. This was 1998. So 98, 08, 18, what is this? 20 plus, 22 years old or so. $7. It did have like a million rank, but things like this sell really well on Amazon. For $7, I believe this was selling for $70. I wish I had a second phone on me now and I would scan this, but it was like a 1.1 million rank. Nothing special, but I just pulled it off the shelf and I was like, let's go. Threw it in the cart. Will this sell in a month? Maybe, maybe not. Will it sell in 3 months? 4 months? Probably. From $7 to $70, I'll make $40, $50 in 10 minutes. Why would I not pick this up? You've got all the competitors, what I like to call the one-trick ponies, fighting each other. Don't be a one-trick pony. I mean, there's nothing wrong with only doing clothes or only doing books. But the reason I say don't only be a one-trick pony is because when you have a whole bunch of competitors in there, the average bookseller is going to walk in and walk out and be like, all right, well, I guess it's on to the next one. That's why, you kind of want to follow what Bonafide Hustler talks about. You want to get a good understanding of like, the top 10% of each category. So you can go in there and browse the glassware, browse the board games, browse the books, browse matter of fact, there's a reseller. There's the reseller right there. I don't know if you guys can see him. That was, where is he? Right there. That was my competition. He doesn't even know that he's live right now. He is live and he's got a box of books that he's putting into his car. If he's subscribed to me, please don't sue me, bro. Anyways, that was one of the competitors walking out. It looks like he's dressed real nice too. You know what's funny? You know what's very interesting? Not to stereotype, but you think of the average reseller and they're kind of like scruffy, scrubby looking. These guys now, they're dressed, they're clean, they're corporate, they're, look at his competitor. He doesn't even know he's a competitor. He's a competitor. These competitors are clean. They're coming from the corporate world. They're looking good. They're dressing nice. He's got his shirt tucked in. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but more and more people are doing this. So you definitely dress for success. So you definitely don't want to be a one-trick pony. Learn about all different types of things, right? But yeah, this little board game right here, not bad at all. But all right, guys, I want to show you something that got me super excited. And he's looking at his phone right now. I'm like, please don't be getting a Rake and Profit live notification because I might get punched in the face. I don't know. What do you guys think? If that was you and you were getting filmed behind the scenes, you probably wouldn't be happy. So I got to be careful. But I'm going to share with you guys something that, again, for the people who are like, I'm going to quit. The competition's too high. There's too many people there. I want to share this with you guys, okay? And I want you to let me know what your first impression is. This is brand new. It is sealed. You can see the seals on both sides right there. This is a Lego Duplo. Is that how you pronounce it? I never know how to pronounce it. And yeah, he was staring me in the eyes, my competitor. I'm always like, it's so funny. I'm always like, I never know who knows me because I have a YouTube channel with 100,000 plus subscribers. Every time I'm like at a thrift store, I never know if another reseller knows me. So he just passed me by and I'm like, he's gonna know that I'm live, but he probably doesn't. Check this out right here. I will not come down. Check this out, this Lego item. Now this is from, oh, there's the other reseller. Hold on one second. Let's get the other reseller live. That's the other reseller right there. Look at all the books that he has in his cart. So these are competitors live in the field. I gotta be careful here Wow, he's got a lot of stuff in his, he's picking up, he must have been thrifting all day long. I got to be super careful right now. We're behind the scenes on the Rake and Profit YouTube channel. Can anyone get the barcode? Can you scan the barcode? What has he got? He picked up, yeah, that was the second book reseller. But this is pretty cool because this item right here is from 1990. It says 92, 94. So someone looked this up. Lego Duplo 2930, brand new sealed. I only see used offers and complete used offers. So let me know, what do you guys think that this is worth? But again, the average reseller is going to go into the thrift store, see the competition, not the average, but some resellers are going to see the competition and be like, you know what, I quit. You know, I can't do this. You know, there's just too much competition. It's not worth it. And then, you know, someone like me, and there's nothing special about me, goes in and finds this, this will probably make, I don't know. What do you guys think this is going to sell for? Somebody help me out on the sold listings, brand new, because I couldn't find anything. This has got to sell for $100 plus. There's no offers, supply and demand. And speaking of supply and demand, I'm looking to purchase a property in Connecticut. I actually left Miami. I'll create a video about that. I just put an offer on a property. I offered $35,000 over asking and I lost. That's the type of market we're in. And the reason I share that with you is not to impress you, but to impress upon you the fact that sometimes prices are absolutely crazy, even with Legos. And you're like, why would somebody pay $170? Supply and demand. Supply and demand. Barbara's saying price at $300 and see what happens. Who knows? Maybe somebody will take it. And you see what's happening here. This is interesting. We've got the girl coming out from Goodwill. Oh, I thought she was going to get the cart because that reseller had no respect. He had no respect and just threw the cart there. Now look, he's so busy just counting his book profits. What do you guys think about that? Do you put the cart away or do you not put the cart away? This is what happens when you go live. All right, so yeah, don't worry about the competition. In terms of mindset and psychology, there's so much to go around. Now, depending on where you live, there's going to be more or less opportunities at the thrift stores, but there's a lot. Learn as much as you possibly can. Hey, Dragon, thanks so much for watching. Mary, appreciate you. Cajun, thank you. Sal says, put the cart away. Show some respect. Should I go live and knock on his window right now? As I sip another coffee. Please excuse my obnoxiousness today. That's what happens when you score and you drink coffee. You get crazy live on YouTube. So there's a lot. There's plenty to go around. And I've noticed, I've made videos about this. If I go into a thrift store negative and I'm focused on the competition and I'm focused on, oh my God, there's so many resellers because of Facebook groups and YouTube and blah, 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 and the internet, and more people are learning about it. You know, if I have that mindset, I don't find anything because your brain is focused on the negativity versus focused on the profits and focused on opportunity. But if I go in there and I'm like, I'm going to just be curious. I'm going to go in there and just kind of have like a spirit of a child. I just want to go look. I want to peek. I want to sneak around and try to find some cool stuff. I find stuff. It's interesting. You get what you focus on. You really do. You get what you focus on. Now, sometimes at the end of the day, if there's nothing in there and you're positive and you're, you know, doing Wim Hof breathing exercises, listening to a Tony Robbins cassette, it doesn't matter if there's nothing in there. You're not going to find it. But for the most part, if there's money to be made out there and you're positive and you take the time to look and don't just work yourself into a frenzy because you see competition, you'll definitely be able to make some money. You know, thrift stores in France are competitive and expensive. Positive energy flow. Any competition between resellers. Yeah, I hear you. They're out there, but the money's out there too. Keep educating yourself. Sorry about that. Keep educating yourself. That's why I actually just recorded a new video the other day going through the sold listings, and I'm going to start doing that more on my YouTube channel. I want to get back to a lot of my roots. Now that I'm in Connecticut, and once I get a house, I'm going to be able to do a lot more fun eBay, Amazon reselling videos. And one of the reasons I couldn't do that as much is because I was living in it wasn't a penthouse, but it was pretty much a penthouse in the 48th floor in like a luxury apartment. I'm not like saying that to brag. I'm just like being honest with you. Like it's hard to resell out of that thing because you got a bunch of fancy dancies walking around and there's all these rules and you can't bring things on the elevator, and long story, trust me. So I'm excited to be back here in Connecticut. I'm excited to get back more to my roots, and yeah, I'm excited to buy a house. I'm excited to, make more videos, and man, I miss going to the thrift stores in New England. I really, really do. I can't even pronounce that name. Beauteous Sounds. Last 2 trips to the bins, I found things that I have saved for years in my Amazon cart. Woohoo! That's awesome. Jones has been missing your videos so much. Yeah, I got to get back to the grind. I got a bunch of videos with Vinny, toy videos. We probably got about 9 or 10 in the chamber, so those will be coming out too. Probably 2 a week. Cajun Reseller says, get that Corvette back. No, I'm good on that. It was a good experience. Now I don't have to wait until I'm 50 or 60 to be like, what's it like to have one? I had it. It was fun, but it didn't really do much for me. Mary says you went back for good. I'm sure your mom is happy. Yeah, to be honest, I missed my friends. I missed my family. I missed New England so much. And I'll make a video about this, but I could pretty much wrap up the video in 10 seconds. It wasn't for me, Miami. It was nice. The weather was nice, but it's just too fast-paced, too crazy for me. I was recently gifted a Nike shoe collection, size 8.5, like 20 plus pairs of hardly worn shoes. Yeah, a lot of those, especially if they're older, could be worth a lot of money. Steve and Vinny are the Batman and Superman of reselling. We're trying. Is there a good or bad time of the day for picking up deals at thrift stores? Great question. You've got to experiment. You've got to visit your thrift stores on a regular basis and get to know the people that work there, get to know their shifts, get to know the times. It's different everywhere. Like at our Savers, usually Sundays and Mondays aren't the best. There's actually a couple days during the week, Savers doesn't even put out inventory. With COVID and everything, they may have changed that because everything's been changing lately. But you've got to go on a regular basis and just get acquainted and then build relationships with the people that work there. And, eventually say, hey, I'm just curious, I'm always coming. I love to buy books. I love to buy board games. I love to buy fill in the blank. When do you guys bring these out? Or is there a specific day or time that you guys bring stuff out? Or you could say, hey, are there certain days that you guys don't bring out inventory? That's huge. And also a big tip is find out what the newest color is. At least here in New England, it's based on a color basis. They have different tags with different colors. They usually have 4 or 5 and they cycle through them at Goodwills and Savers. Look for the newest color. Why? Because the newest colors haven't had, they haven't been picked through for weeks. Like if red has been sitting for 2 weeks, resellers have already gone through it. Now, does it mean you can't find anything? No. But the best stuff, like things like this, aren't going to sit around for a week. Sometimes they can, but they're going to sit around for a day, if that. So you want to find the newest color and you want to go after that. So that's a really, really big tip. And you want to find out where they put the new inventory. With books at our places, they put them on the end caps first. So I'm looking at the end caps. I'm doing a quick end cap scan before I start going through and just scanning everything. And I notice a lot of resellers here. These 2 guys over here, I got here late, so I don't know if they did like an end cap scan at first. But I always do an end cap scan, bada bing, bada boom. See if there's any profits in the room, and then I'll pick a location to sweep through with the books. And the same goes with video games, DVDs. The way they store them is typically predictable. So you got to go to these stores consistently. You got to get to know the people that work there. You got to figure out the times, the shifts. Pamela says, how do you feel about free shipping? I think free shipping is good, but just make sure that you build it into your price. And, especially with shipping rates being so high now, you just want to be careful not to screw yourself. So just want to make this video. Don't be worried about the competition. Focus on what you can control. You can't control the competition. You can't control YouTube channels. You can't control Facebook. You can't control the growth of the internet. You can't control the fact that more and more people are getting smartphones. You can't control the fact that the economy and people are suffering for money and are looking for more ways. So it's going to create more competition. But what you can control is how often you go to the thrift store. You can control the relationships you build. You can control how often you list your items, right? You can control how educated you are and how much time you spend studying the sold listings and researching. These are things that you can control. So at the end of the day, change is guaranteed in business. And, I was just talking to a friend the other day. you know, selling on eBay and Amazon is a lot of fun, but it's also a lot of stress. It's a lot of stress because it's always changing. Everything's always changing. It's not like, you know, working at like, maybe if you own like a pizzeria or like, you know, maybe you're a therapist, right? Like things are somewhat predictable in a sense of like how the operation works. On eBay and Amazon, it's a you know what show. It starts with an S. But that's good because not everyone's cut out for it, which creates opportunity. So with that being said, if you found value in this video, like, comment, and subscribe. Louis the Seller, what's going on? Great to see you. Marcella, thank you so much for watching. If you are here watching live, say hello. Would like to say hi to you, but be sure to hit that like button if you find value in this video. Leave a comment, say hello, let me know what's going on. And yeah, I'm excited to be making some more videos and giving you guys some more value. We got Caesar from Minnesota saying, what's up? Caesar and Jen Rodriguez. Great to see you guys. Money's out there. Go get it. Go make it happen. Much love and talk to you guys soon. Bye.